Hello, all my friends. I hope you're having a fabulous, outstanding day. I hope everything's going perfectly. And if it's not, remember, don't sweat the small stuff. Don't even sweat the big stuff. It's out of your hands. There's always tomorrow. It'll be better. It will get better. Today's video, Euro Gym, Northeast Maryland. Best gym in Cecil County. That's where I go to exercise. Why am I wearing the shirt? I don't like sleeves. I cut them off. This video, many of you know, you've seen my transformation this past year. Many of you know that I have lost a little over 120 pounds so far since the first week of January. I started out a little over 370 pounds, and now I'm down to 250, a little bit under 250. I've been averaging, for a while there, I was averaging like 3.5 pounds a week. But as the time has progressed, and with the holidays and other stuff, it's getting harder to keep that up. So I'm probably averaging, if you average it over this course of the year, about 3 pounds a week. And people have asked me how I did it. Besides telling me, congratulations, you look really good. You look much better, which I really appreciate. How I did it. Well, I went to a fat doctor. I needed help this time. The pandemic, going into the pandemic, I was probably knocking on 350. The pandemic, like many of us, affected me. I added weight. I found a fat doctor. I did some research. I went to my doctor, and my doctor said, yes, you need to lose weight. And I said, would you give me a prescription for the Semaglutide, the diabetes medicine that's been in the news? And he said, no, I can't do that because the fat part of the medical practice, the hospital, won't like that. I'm going to give you a referral. So I researched that part of the hospital, the practice, and there's no mention of any of the drugs. It's all about surgery. And there's no such thing as a simple surgery. I used to do medical malpractice when I practiced law. There's always risk. And now the time has passed from those surgeries. Now the consensus is it's not for everybody, and there are risks, long-term risks. So that wasn't going to be for me. So I researched it, and I found a fat doctor. They've been in existence for decades. They have several clinics throughout Maryland, and it's the Revis Clinic. Revis Clinic, Dr. Rivas. I go in Abington, and going to see the doctors there have allowed me to lose this weight, along with me working at it, because the doctors even tell me that I lose weight. I have lost more weight than most of their patients in the same period of time. And that's because I want to make my money count, because I have to pay for this myself. It's not crazy money. It's not crazy money to me. Is it expensive? Yes. $110 a week. But I can tell you that my food savings, not eating as much, not going out, not even drinking as much, I have saved probably all of that, and maybe even a little more depending on what particular month it was. My job, I'm always driving. I'm pushing 20,000 plus miles a year driving. So before I started dieting, I'd go to 7-Eleven. I love their mini tacos. Hell, I love their pizza. $1 slice, give me more. I would always eat out, and I don't do that anymore. So what did I start out with? I started out with the doctor's given me shots for semaglutide. What is semaglutide? That is the regular name for Ozempic, Wegovy, Rybelsus. Those are all semaglutide. Different dosages, different manufacturers, obviously. So semaglutide, generic. It's been in existence for 10 plus years. It was created to help people with diabetes for their blood sugar, their A1C. And then they found that it helps with weight loss. It's FDA approved, been FDA approved for a couple years. So it's been in existence for a long time. It is a safe drug. They're creating the type of drug that it is. That is a big boom in industry now, and they're creating even better drugs even as we speak. But semaglutide has been in existence the longest, proven track record, safe. So I'd go to the doctor, I'd get 1 shot a week, and it helped me lose weight. The first 6 weeks, did I have symptoms? Yes, most people have symptoms. The biggest symptom that most people have and that I had is nausea. A few mornings, I threw up a little bit, especially if I wasn't good with my diet the night before. I threw up. And was there a time when I was like, oh my Lord, is this worth it? Did I think that? Yes. But for only a split second, because by then I had already lost like 20 some pounds. And I was like, we're going to stay the course. We're going to keep going. And then the symptoms stopped. So they start you on a low dosage. They build it up because of the symptoms. After about 6 weeks, I had no more symptoms and I was dropping weight. Some weeks I'd lose 5-6 pounds. There's a couple weeks I lost like 10 pounds when I was really super strict with my diet and exercising. Over the course of the year, there's been some weeks where I only lost a pound. There have been some weeks where I gained weight. Not many, thankfully. For a number of reasons. One, your body fluctuates with water weight, and this slows down your digestion as well. So milk and magnesia, Miralax, I've had to use throughout this year. But anyway, average about 3 pounds a week. Symptoms the first 6 weeks. Symptoms disappeared. I have found now this, I'm still going because I'd like to lose another 10, 20 pounds. I'd like to get down to maybe 230, 240. I have found that from changing my lifestyle with my diet, making better, healthy food choices, not grazing, not going out as much, regular to the gym, although I was regular to the gym before. I have changed my lifestyle. The drug has helped me change my lifestyle. I believe, and they're doing studies now with these types of drugs on other addictions besides food addictions, other addictions, because there's some studies that show that these drugs rewire your brain. And I think it does rewire, because before I started this, if you offered me a Hershey Kiss, I'd take the Hershey Kiss, I'd knock you down, take the whole bag out of your hands and eat it. Now I can have one Hershey Kiss. I went to a settlement the other day where there's bowls of candy all over the place. I don't even eat a piece of candy. Do I still love chocolate? Yes, but I don't love it the same way I did before. So I think this drug rewires your brain to help with cravings and to help with whatever food addictions, chocolate, whatever it might be. And when you take the drug, it helps your belly tell your brain, I'm full. So now, like Thanksgiving coming up, this video is probably not going to come out till after Thanksgiving, but normally I could easily eat several plates of everything, turkey, blah, blah, blah. I'll probably just have one plate and be done because my brain's going to say, hey, you're full, and I know that I'm full. So this drug, I call it the miracle drug. This has been my best, fastest weight loss ever because I've lost the weight before and I put it back. This time I'm not going to put it back because this drug has helped rewire me. And I still need 2 new knees. I have bad knees. But before I lost all this weight, my knees were on a scale of 1 to 10 with pain. My knees, they were like a 6 or 7 just from waking up. And walking 100 yards, they were swollen and a 10. Now, my knees, depending on the weather, if depending on the pressure and rainstorm, whatever coming in, my knees are typically maybe like a 1. Now, what's the furthest I can walk without pain? I have walked 1.5 miles on the treadmill because the treadmill's a little cushiony. If I go hiking or in the woods, I still can't walk very far because I have bone on bone. So it's from just it's not from the weight that's hurting my knees. It's just from the bone on bone. So this weight loss, I can walk more. Pain's gone in my legs. I feel 1,000, 10,000% better. Everything is more comfortable. Clothing's more comfortable. Shoes are more comfortable. Cars are more comfortable. My electric bike is faster than it ever would be. If I decide to buy a Corvette, which I really want to, or I'd like to get I'm really thinking, because I think it's more practical, a BMW M3 competition coupe. It'll be faster because I'm lighter. The seats will be more comfortable because my butt's smaller. So right now, I switch from Semaglutide to Tirzepatide, which is Manjaro. You hear that on TV. It's helping me. It's doing a better job than the Semaglutide, which is why I switched. Because my goal was to lose all this weight in like 8 months, which really wasn't practical. So I switched to Manjaro to help me do that. Now I kind of have I could keep going weight loss type regime. Why am I making this video? Because everybody who's seen me, who saw me when I was a really, really fat old man, now say, hey, you're not as fat. They say I'm skinny. I say I'm not as fat. This drug will help you. So many people cannot lose the weight. They feel trapped. I am telling you, this is one of those expenses that a guy can't afford it. These are one of the expenses I'd say put on your credit card. Because you will save the money in food. You will save. Big clothes cost more. Everything for big people costs more. You will save over the long run, even in the short run, you will save the money that you're paying for the doctor. You will save that in food and clothing. So I just can't preach it enough. And there's other places besides the Revis Clinic. I like the Revis Clinic. I picked them. I researched them. I research everything. My electric bike, I research. BMW, research. Corvette, research. Everything I research. They have a proven decades plus track record. That's why I picked the Revis Clinic. And they were kind of affordable compared to some other ones as well. So whether it's a Revis Clinic or somewhere else, I'm telling my friends who want to lose weight, not 5 or 10 pounds, I had to lose a lot of weight. Try it. Try it, try it, try it. So I hope you find this interesting. I hope you find it helpful. When you hear on TV, oh, it's $1,000 a month, $1,200, maybe out in Hollywood, maybe out in California, because that's a crazy state anyway, but not around here. One of my friends, her insurance actually covered it. She went to her doctor, and her insurance covered the medicine, not mine. Now, I wasn't, like my blood sugars and my cholesterol and everything was like right on the border of needing medication. I wasn't into I need a medication, but like my A1C, I think it was like, I don't know, it was a little high. The last time I went for blood work, a few months ago, I was down to like 285 then. All my blood work was perfect. Now I'm going to the doctor here in December. I'm getting new blood work. I expect it to be even more perfect, perfecter. So I can't preach it enough. I am happy to answer any questions about these drugs, about the Revis Clinic. You can comment, you can email me, you can text me, you can call me. I will answer any questions. Always no judgment. And everything's always confidential. I treat my real estate clients, everybody. When people ask me for advice, it's just like attorney-client privilege. All right. I hope you love this video. I hope you got something out of it. Please smash the subscribe. Check the like, check the bell. Tell your friends. Watch his videos. Subscribe to his channel. He's got some good tidbits. My video editing sucks. I'm not going to spend thousands of dollars on it. But I hope you're grabbing something helpful from this content. I love you all. See ya!